Cyber Daily News for March 7, 2026. We start with a major developing story. The FBI is investigating suspicious cyber activity on one of its own systems, one that holds sensitive surveillance information. The Bureau has notified members of Congress and says it is working to determine the full scope and impact of the incident. Details remain scarce, but any intrusion into FBI surveillance infrastructure raises serious national security concerns. Next up, Google is sounding the alarm on zero-day exploits. According to Google's latest threat analysis, zero-day attacks targeting enterprise software hit a record high in 2025. Almost a quarter of the zero days detected last year went after security and networking appliances, the very tools organizations rely on to defend themselves. That's a troubling trend for defenders everywhere. Staying on the threat intelligence beat, Iran-linked APT group MuddyWater is back with a dangerous new tool. Broadcom's Symantec researchers uncovered a campaign deploying a previously unseen backdoor called Dindoor against multiple US targets, including a bank, an airport, a non-profit, and the Israeli branch of a US software company. The activity began in February and is still ongoing. Meanwhile, Cisco is urging customers to patch immediately. Two Catalyst SD-WAN manager vulnerabilities, CVE 2026-2128 and CVE 2026-2122, are now being actively exploited in the wild. These flaws can let attackers access systems and escalate privileges all the way to root. Patches were released on February 25th, so if you haven't applied them yet, now is the time. In social engineering news, Malwarebytes has uncovered a clever phishing scheme that impersonates a Google Meet update page. One click on the fake update button silently enrolls your Windows PC into an attacker-controlled device management system using the built-in Windows MDM enrollment protocol. No files are downloaded, no passwords are stolen, just a single click and the attacker owns your machine. CISA has added a batch of iOS vulnerabilities to its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. The flaws come from the Coruna exploit kit, a nation-state-grade attack toolkit targeting 23 vulnerabilities across iOS 13 through 17.2.1. If you're managing Apple devices, make sure they're fully updated. Microsoft Defender experts have identified a new twist on the ClickFix social engineering technique. Instead of using the traditional run dialog, attackers are now guiding victims to open Windows Terminal through the Windows +X keyboard shortcut, creating a trusted-looking admin environment where they paste malicious PowerShell commands. The end goal is deploying Lumma stealer malware. And finally, a penetration tester has disclosed more than 20 security vulnerabilities in the IDC SFX 2100 satellite receiver, a device used by the US Department of Defense, the European Space Agency, and other critical infrastructure operators worldwide. What makes this story worse? The manufacturer, International Data Casting Corporation, never responded to a single disclosure attempt over several months. That wraps up your Cyber Daily News for today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a briefing. You can find us on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Stay sharp out there. We'll see you tomorrow.